Hola, it's Charlie T back again with another video. What did you do to your hair? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just came back from Atlanta. It was a great time. A time was had. I have not been back to Atlanta in 2 years. And so I think that was also around the same time of year. I'm pretty confident I went, yeah. I have not been to Atlanta in the last 2 years. The last time I went was for my best friend Donnie's birthday. And that's why I went again this year. Long overdue, let me tell you, and best believe it's going to be a lot sooner the next time I go visit. I had a blast. If you guys aren't familiar with one of my previous story times, you can go ahead and make sure you check that out after you watch this video, because I will say during that time I was very much so on the hush hush about timing and the location and the individuals involved. But now I don't care. So, yeah, I, at that time, visit Donnie for his birthday. So I'm referring to birthday boy. It was Donnie. The other two individuals, I will not mention though. But so you guys are aware of the location and the time frame. It was back in 2022, so 3 years ago, and it was in Atlanta. It was a great time. I got to catch up with some other friends that I haven't seen in a while outside of my best friend, and then meet some new people. We went to an art gallery or art exhibit, so to speak. I don't know. I say I don't know because I don't know what else to call it because of what the layout actually was for the art. So it was beautiful pieces. I will say that. It was wonderful, wonderful pieces. Got to experience Tokyo Valentino or Tokyo Valentine. Whatever it's called, whatever the girls call it down there. A time was had. I didn't do anything crazy, I can assure you. However, a time was had. It was my best friend and I, along with 3 other people. One individual, it was their birthday that day, who I met, and yeah, it was a fun time. The next day, we went to this restaurant slash bar slash gaming lounge. Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, I forgot. Long story short, it was like, I think it was basically this pyramid scheme, but delicious. It was my second time ever going, but first time to this location where you can play video games on different consoles. Like, it's already there, supplied at the restaurant. You can eat, you can drink, or to use some alcohol or some mocktails or regular drinks. It was truly fun. I had some good food. I had like this bacon, chicken, jalapeno, ranch, like tortilla crunch wrap that was like, ooh, it was so good, so thick and everything. It was pre-cut, and then that came with some fries. And then we had, my best friend and I had the Princess Peach. She was cute. She was real cute. Princess Peach was giving it, okay? The peaches was there. And then later that evening, we just gamed some more, like back at my best friend's house. We were just pretty much gaming that entire time. That's what he wanted to do. And I said, yeah, I'm down. Next day after that, my best friend did a photo shoot. He was styling someone who wanted to get photos done. So I met up with the model. I met up with the photographer because our best friend was like, you can come if you want, unless, you know, you want to chill out here. That's fine. I mean, I was like, no, I'll go. Like, I want to feel like I'm doing something. Out for several hours, and it was great. That evening, later on, my best friend had his celebration for his birthday. Well, pre-celebration, I guess you can so say. Western theme, because that's what he wanted. So that was so much fun. Yes. Ooh, it's your birthday. You know, your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Get into the fit. Do you love me? Wanna love me like that? We get to the party, which was supposed to be a pregame, but the pregame just seemed like the main game. One of my best friends hosted at her house, and so it was a lot of his skater friends that were there. When I tell you what time was had, we got in, we started drinking lemon drops, and then after that, we started taking shots. Now the shots, I want to say, I can't remember if it was Don Julio or if it was something else. All I know is that thing was strong. And that's tea. All right, guys. Cheers! Cheers! Woo! Happy birthday, Donnie! We did not one, not two, but three. Well, I did two. Everybody else did three, because I said, I know myself. I'm not that much of a drinker. Let alone, I never was like huge drinker vibes kind of person. However, especially in recent years, I barely drink at all. Like if I do, it's like going to be some wine, or it will be like some actual cocktails, but no more than 2 drinks. Like that's my limit. Because for me, all I need is a little buzz. Well, not even need. I don't need anything to have a good time, okay? But I want a little buzz, and then I can really kick it into gear. But getting like drunk, I don't like that. I don't do that. Hangovers, no ma'am. I don't like that. So we did the shots. I had lemon drop prior to that, and I drank the rest of my lemon drop after that's the first and second shot, because I was like, ooh, this is a lot. And then the host of the party had made espresso martinis. Now, it was so ironic how I did not have coffee that entire day, and I was literally just talking about how I low-key wanted some coffee, even if it was like half decaf, because typically I don't like to have coffee in the afternoon because it will just raise my anxiety and like just be up late at night and everything. It's just not good, not a good combo. So I was like, at least if I would do like a half decaf. But long and behold and lo, the hostess with the mostest made her own espresso martini, and it was so delicious. Oh my God. I had 2.5 cups. At 2.5 cups. She did her thing. I only did the second half of a cup. Well, after the second cup, I did a half because it was basically the rest of what she had available, like what she had made. So, yeah. And it was perfect because I was already really feeling it at that point. Tipsy, I can do. Little buzz, I can do. That's it. But we're going to sober up real quick because we still have other places to go after this. Well, another place to go, I should say, after we leave this function. I did remind my best friend, like, hey, you got a couple other people we meeting up with that's going to be at the club that we're going to, which actually, ironically, I learned was not a club, or is not technically a club. It's a bar that they meet, like a bar lounge that they meet into a club kind of thing. The place is called Friends. And so I didn't realize until that day, well, later that evening afterwards, that it's technically a bar. But somehow, some way, they made it into like a bar club situation. Because I just thought it was a club, but no. Anyway. Rubber ducky, you're the one.
Gotta get my ducks in order.
Yeah.
You know, this is the area.
Yo, it is.
I want to do this.
Come and put your name on it. Come on. Look, you better do it. You better do it.
Part 2. That's like 3 years later.
This is crazy.
Friends neighborhood bar, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna close. I don't want to close all the doors.
Right, until he gets
away,
here.
like,
This is the
I never
Uber
rode a
that
Waymo
is
in
self-drive, like self-drive, whatever you want to call it. I am scared AF.
I've done it before. It's pretty
Did you feel safe?
I mean, yeah. It was like I rode in the front seat, and it usually avoids highways.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
cool.
That's what's that.
And yeah.
Between me and me. Between me two.
Hello? L'Oreal matters, okay?
Happy I'm tired of all the problems you're making us. I always knew. What?
No.
You were ganging up on me. She had nothing to do with it.
Ganging up on
A time was still had. It was very fun by the time we did get there. And after that next day, which was my best friend's actual birthday, we had brunch at Murphy.
You may think of the letter real quick. Give me a second. Marcelli? Maybe. Might be wrong.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Donnie. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Blow the candle. No. Yeah. I was talking to one of my best friend's other friends that was on the left of me where I was sitting. She was saying, like, you know, it's kind of giving upscale Denny's. Like, the price is right, the food is delicious, but just like better. But it's giving like luxury Denny's vibes, you know? And I was like, you know, I could rock with that. You're not wrong. Evening, my best friend and I were just gaming some more. It was fun. We were reminiscing over the last few days and when I'm going to be trying to come down again. And then one of his friends that hosted, like, well, two of his friends that hosted the night before had actually stopped by to surprise him with a cake, which was really, really nice of them. And we all had a piece, which was so good. It was really good. It was just like this lemon bun cake I think they made. And yeah, I will say I will be back sooner rather than later. 100%. Atlanta is entertaining, to say the least. It's full of entertainment every time I go. On that note, see ya.
Where'd you go?